There was a time when Daniel believed life had a specific timeline. Graduate, get a job, save money, wait for the right time to chase your dreams. For years, he held onto that belief like it was some kind of universal law. He wanted to open a small art studio downtown, a cozy place where people could paint, sip coffee, and escape the noise of the world. But every year, there was always a reason to wait. I need more savings. Maybe next year when the economy is better. Once I get that promotion, I'll feel ready. And so, time passed. 1 year turned into 2. 2 turned into 5. And Daniel? He kept showing up at the same gray office building, taking the same crowded train, wearing the same tired smile. Then one random Tuesday, Daniel's phone buzzed during a meeting. A text from his sister. "Call me when you can. It's about Dad." His stomach dropped. Something told him this wasn't just a check-in. 5 minutes later, sitting alone in a stairwell with shaking hands, Daniel learned that his father, his biggest supporter, the man who used to say, "Son, life doesn't wait for anyone," had passed away from a sudden heart attack. No warning, no goodbye. Just gone. The next few days were a blur. Funeral arrangements, family gatherings filled with silent tears, and that strange heavy fog that comes when you realize life truly is temporary. While helping clean out his father's old study, Daniel found something unexpected, an unopened envelope with his name on it. Inside was a simple, handwritten letter. "Danny, I've watched you wait for the perfect moment your whole life. I know you think you're being smart, playing it safe, but let me tell you something as a man who's run out of time. The perfect moment? It doesn't exist. Start scared, start small, start messy. But for God's sake, just start. Whatever it is that sets your heart on fire, promise me you won't wait anymore." Daniel sat on the floor for what felt like hours, the letter trembling in his hands. The man who always seemed so strong, so invincible, had written this as if he knew, as if he felt time slipping away. That night, something inside Daniel cracked wide open. For the first time, the fear of regret felt bigger than the fear of failure. The next morning, Daniel walked into his office with a strange calm. He handed in his resignation, cleared out his desk, and walked out into the city with nothing but a backpack, a sketchbook, and a wild, terrified hope. He didn't have a perfect business plan, he didn't have all the money saved up, but he had something better. Urgency, clarity, and a promise he intended to keep. Over the next few months, Daniel rented a tiny space with peeling paint and bad lighting. He posted flyers himself, invited friends for free workshops just to fill the seats. It wasn't glamorous, it wasn't Instagram perfect, but it was real. It was happening. And slowly, people started coming. Word spread. The studio grew. Daniel's life finally looked like the dream he'd postponed for far too long. Today, Daniel's studio is a small but vibrant part of the community. On any given afternoon, you'll find kids with paint-streaked cheeks, elderly couples laughing over watercolor sketches, and strangers making friends over coffee and canvas. And Daniel? He still keeps his father's letter framed by the door, so every person who walks in sees it. Because here's the truth he learned the hard way. Waiting for the perfect moment is the fastest way to miss your life. If you're watching this right now and thinking, "I'll start when I have more money, more time, more courage," stop. This is your sign. This is your wake-up call. Life doesn't wait. Opportunities don't wait. And sadly, neither does time. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to take the first step. Messy, uncertain, imperfect, but moving. If this story touched your heart, if it made you think of that dream you've been putting off, don't let the feeling fade. Watch more of our stories. Learn from others who took the leap. Let their courage light the spark inside you. Because your life's too big for maybe later. And who knows, the next story we tell could be yours. click the link to watch more inspiring stories. Keep learning, keep growing. Your new chapter starts now.